That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Season 3 of the Every Event in Christory tier list is here and more horrendous than ever. Let's get into it. Blue Spike is probably the most infamous troll among the classic era Christian trolls. He started out acting as Julie, one of Chris's online fake girlfriends, which Chris, being Chris, obviously believed they were a real girl and not a high-pitched 13-year-old. He stated that Julie was from the unknown country named Molvania, which FYI, it isn't a real country, but Chris nor his father couldn't tell. For the first few months, he didn't do anything too malicious, using the persona of Julie. In fact, he actually gained a lot of information for the Christorians. Like for example, he managed to make Chris upload another house tour and managed to squeeze out a lot of info related to his day-to-day life. He also managed to make Chris say some of the most abhorrent things with and without context, like this, and this. The last one is just the best one. One of Chris's longtime online girlfriends, Panda Halo, lives in Australia, and at the time there were some massive bushfires, and Chris, being the retard that he is, he automatically assumed that she burned to death. Later grieved about it for a few minutes and then moved on to Julie as his main sweetheart, which just completely displays Chris's sociopathic behavior. And after this event, what follows just gets goofier and goofier. Like for example, when Chris receives a letter, obviously written by a 13-year-old Blue Spike, just that piece of paper is enough proof for him that Julie is indeed real. And after that, on Valentine's Day, Chris uploaded a Little Big Planet level, which was shortly followed by cybersex, which was interrupted by Bob blasting through the door.
The internet, I'm cutting it down right now. No! Dad, no! Yes! No! What are you doing?
Here's Robert Franklin Chandler Jr.
Fortunately, Chris's parents didn't think that Julie was that true and honest, but Chris was oblivious to his parents' comments like always.
Whoa! This is worthless.
After that, Chris privately sent the video to Julie, which contained a certain Kimmy, the inflatable assistant, which I just won't be discussing if I ever want to monetize my channel, but you can look it up yourself on the quickie. A set of postcards showing the acts from the previously mentioned video were sent to 14 Branchland Court, also known as Sonichu headquarters, also known as Chris's house, and Bob got a hold of these postcards, resulting in Chris losing his PlayStation Eye. Now here's where Max Milvana enters the picture, who theoretically is Julie's little evil brother, who proceeds to mastermind a few malicious schemes. Like for example, he had convinced Chris that he had kidnapped Julie at the miscreant headquarters in Ohio, and was planning to send her over to China, which led Chris on his adventure to rescue Julie in Ohio. Chris bravely traveled all the way to Ohio in a bid to rescue her and got his parents all worried. Unfortunately, because Chris got the wrong address, he ended up at a rundown house in the ghetto that was inhabited by an elderly black lady. Under the Max persona, Blue Spike hacked into Chris's Yahoo and PlayStation Network accounts, threatening Chris that he would either take Julie away or sell both of the accounts on eBay. He forced Chris into doing various embarrassing acts in order to get the accounts back, ranging from raging on video to stating that he is a homo to all of his fans.
I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay.
To declaring Billy Mays as the new mayor of Quickville. And on March 3rd, 2009, on that fateful day, Chris was forced into shoving the pieces of his destroyed Sonichu medallion up his anal cavity before he was able to talk to Julie, at which point Julie admitted both she and Max were the fragments of Blue Spike's imagination. His incident shattered both his heart level and his anus to zero.
You are dead. You are dead.
The That Is My House event is, in my opinion, peak fiction, or in this case, peak Christory. This clip takes place in the middle of the classic Chris era, where Chris demands footage of his house to be removed from the internet in a calm and concise manner. Chris took down the video not too long afterwards, only for it to be re-uploaded by Troll Archives. On August 2009, an uncut version of the video, featuring Bob, was acquired by Vivian G and leaked onto YouTube, and it is a masterpiece.
This does not even deserve a captain's log introduction, because this is dead serious. The inside and outside tour I did a few months ago of my house, everyone here, my mother and my father are angry at me. They're blaming me. It's my fault. I admit it's my fault. I want everything
Listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Shut that goddamn thing off. I don't care what you do. You get all that stuff off of there tonight.
I'm working on it.
Go work on it.
I am
Do
working.
you realize? Do you realize something? Let me tell you. If the health department of Greene County sees those videos that you put on the damn internet, they could condemn our house and we would have to move out of it.
I see.
You go get that goddamn stuff off of there and fast.
I'm working on it. I was making a YouTube video for you to tell everybody to get the images off of the internet. It's out of my control.
Oh, you get them off.
It's out of my control. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to
You
go.
loaded them up there. You unload them.
I'm working on it.
Go do it.
I am doing it. I'm sorry.
Get in here and do it.
I
I'll be up all night with you if I have to. You won't get any sleep for that stuff.
I'm working on it.
Get in there and start.
I'm working on it. Let me do this stupid video so I can tell everybody at my command to get everything, help me get everything off of the internet about our house.
I don't want to get kicked out of my house by the health department. And what you just did was stick a knife in our back and kill us.
All right, let me just.
Get that stuff off of there.
I'm
Get it off of there fast.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So yeah, please get everything off of the internet now, now. Curse the trolls. Peace to everybody else.
Ah, the Mr. PoPo costume. So basically, Chris uploaded the video of himself depicting Mr. PoPo from the Dragon Ball Z series, stating that the cosplayed song was for his girlfriend, Jackie. At first, this seemed like typical Chris move to impress a girl in the possible hopes of getting China. Apparently, either by Jackie urging him to do more or by Chris noticing that his sweetheart found amusement in his costume play, it was only the beginning, because after that cosplay, he cosplayed as Hamburglar, Grimace, Clyde Cash, a member of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, a Cherokee, Chris Chan Sonichu, Fred Flintstone and Homer Simpson, Cleveland Brown, a wizard from Hogwarts, and a gangsta. And that brings us to this awful video's close. Same thing as last time, if we reach 50 subscribers on this video, you deranged lunatics are getting part 4. Until then, I'm going to sleep. See ya!